I built a way to use the Force, basically homeless. Okay.
Let me explain what I'm doing here. I'm just kidding. You know exactly what I'm doing. Moments ago, my dad walked in. He gave me a life lesson and told me he loved me. But then as he left the lights on, man. I'm left with 3 options. Option A, get out of bed and get my ankles grabbed by the gremlins. Worst option ever,
Dude, no, I just go to sleep. Am I crazy? I have a whole light show going on. I'll just sleep straight through that. But if you play one little noise 6 miles away, I'm waking up. Visually, nothing. These things are just thick.
Makes no sense. Option B, slither off the side of the bed while staying as covered as possible.
There you go.
Because that's way easier than actually getting out of the bed.
No, it looks ridiculous. It's actually better though. You retain the warmth that you're building. You know, so it depends how long you've been in bed. But if you're in bed for like 20 minutes and they leave the light on like that, bro, slither. That's the move.
As long as I stay touching the bed. Or option C, try to use the Force one more time. If there's one thing I learned in school, it's that option C is more likely to be the right answer. And I don't know about...
Bro, I think everybody has actually sat there and tried to levitate something, you know, telepathy, the Force. I think everybody's tried it. Like, you believe if you just think hard enough, it'll happen. Everybody's tried it.
You, but as a kid, I distinctly remember like at least 3 moments where I thought it was gonna happen, man. This time it's gonna happen. I know it's real. And it never happened. I thought I could actually flip the switch with my brain. I genuinely believed that with just my thoughts, I would move the light switch and not have to get out of bed and get my ankle grabbed. What a dummy, right? Maybe not. What if all along it was possible to flip the switch with just my thoughts? What if this time it actually worked?
Bro, I think it needs surgery. I think it needs surgery and like the Neuralink thing, which I would not even, at this point.
I know it sounds crazy, but let's try and look at how the Force actually works.
Rounds us and penetrates us, it binds.
To me, it looks like either an intense focus or like full relaxation of the mind that causes force waves to happen or something, and then that interacts with the environment.
Bro, it's vibrations, dog. Like, don't even get me started on that. Bro.
So I just need my thoughts and the state of my brain to interact with things in the environment the way that I choose. Like, what if right now I could turn the lights off or shut the door with my thoughts? Or raise this FlexiSpot desk while sitting in a FlexiSpot chair entirely with my thoughts. I'm having a baby any day now. That's the sponsor. So first I need a way to read my mind. So that seems like a hard one. But actually, your brain cells right now, as you're watching this video, are processing all of this information with tiny little electrical pulses. And they give off waves, brain waves. And those waves are measurable and act differently depending on what you're thinking. High-frequency beta waves are associated with active thinking.
Bro, if you don't already know this, I feel like you're just so behind. See, this is why I'm saying I don't want to talk. I'm going to sit here for 25 minutes talking, not that kind of video.
Or concentration, while lower frequency alpha and delta waves are associated with like a Zen state of relaxation. So I just need a way to interface with those brain waves. Brain-computer interface. This is the OpenBCI 3D printable headset that has these little electrodes that listen to your brain waves through brain signal processing called electroencephalography. First try, promise.
I'm having it.
Bro, I mean, is that the same though as like, you know those dog talking collars that they made a long time ago? I remember being in like a thrift store and they have a dog collar that supposedly will tell you what the dog is saying it'll translate the barking to English. You know? I think this is the same thing. Honestly, like it's a low level form of doing it because you would need surgery to accurately do this. I think. I'm no scientist or doctor, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
The baby soon.
So theoretically, I can make my brain give off a specific signal when I want to flip the light switch.
My brain waves. Now let's see if thinking about different things, I can modify it.
And then have those electrical pulses control other electrical pulses that are much larger from my computer.
That's literally you guys looking at my brain right now. I feel violated. My private brain. Stop it.
To flip the switch like a tiny little electrical lever. pull the lever. Wrong lever!
Bro, you gotta say Kronk. That's the whole thing.
Since I now had a way for my brainwaves to interface with my computer, I just needed a way for my computer to talk to the light switch. I was gonna use this dongle to use IR signals.
Dongle! IR blaster?
To interface with the light switch.
It's like turning my brainwaves into infrared signals that can then interface with things in the world.
But IR signals don't go through walls, and more importantly,
That's the light switch.
it's literally just a plain light switch, so it doesn't listen to anything. Sort of like a baby or a toddler, which is why I've got to ask, have you noticed that I'm coding all of this at the E7 Plus standing desk while
I mean, bro was using ChatGPT to code. Is that frowned upon, or is that like totally normal? Does everyone that codes use ChatGPT and stuff?
standing for better health and to burn more calories?
I've never had a sturdier desk than that.
I had to make the light switch listen and move. So this is a Raspberry Pi Pico.
It's a tiny little microcontroller computer.
It can attach to my Wi-Fi and listen to signals from my big computer, which means it can listen to the brain. Then I performed surgery on a light switch. As a kid, I would flip the light switch halfway and listen to it spark. Don't do that.
I was about to say, bro, don't tell people to do that.
Wow, look at that.
The Raspberry Pi can control this servo motor,
And this should rotate the servo motor.
First try! First try!
so that it can flip it from behind if I think about flipping it.
I feel like I can't move my lips or I'll mess something up. I don't know why I feel that way.
We'll call this making the light switch force sensitive.
This is actually way more advanced than I expected, but I guess I'm not sure why I expected it to not be extreme.
Bro, I don't think there'd be a way that you could think about one specific thing and it produces the same brainwave every time.
Extremely advanced when it's like literal brainwave reading.
While it was drying, I started to try and program the brainwave headset. This was very time consuming, so luckily when I got tired of feeding my errors into ChatGPT, I could lower my E7 Plus with its...
That's what that shit is. That's what I was saying, bro. That's what that shit is. Every fucking time they give you a code, you gotta run the bitch, get the error code that it's inevitably going to give you, and then put the screenshot of what happened into ChatGPT for it to give you another, restart the process about 300, not even kidding, bro. I spent hours doing that, like making a Pong game.
unbeatable stability and impressive weight capacity of up to 540 pounds. That's like 3 of me.
Now, this is a different kind of sponsored video, I feel like. The entire thing is like riddled with like Yerk in the company, bro. Like...
plus all of the diapers I'm gonna have to buy. I could program will take the information from the brainwave headset. It can send the signal over the network to the microcontroller that has the lever that flips the switch. Actually, the motor wasn't strong enough.
Not strong enough? No.
So I had to 3D print a new horn and then surgically remove the spring, compress it, and then put it back in.
Wow, I cannot believe I actually got the spring back on there. And it's lighter.
This whole time though, I overlooked arguably the most important part, the sending out the force part.
What does
Exactly.
this all mean?
I didn't even know how to get my brainwaves to do stuff.
Right now I'm thinking and stuff, right? And so there's this line, which is essentially my focus level.
I would try to relax my mind, and I couldn't do it. It's like I couldn't calm down. I couldn't calm down my brainwaves. I thought that
I think it's like you thinking a thought doesn't mean that you're having the feelings that come with that thought. So if you're like, oh, I'm in a safe place. Like you could be in a totally dangerous house on fire situation and then you're like, I'm in a safe place. I'm in a safe place. Like you're trying to get it to by saying that and thinking that actively. So it's not the same thing.
maybe the headset wasn't working. How do I stop thinking about things?
Why did it go up? Like what did I do that caused it?
How do I stop, just stop thinking?
I'm not gonna bait anybody either by using the accelerometer, the thing where you just move your head around. That's not how they do it in the Force. I know that because my favorite TV show is The Acolyte.
It didn't work. It didn't stinking work.
You see, everything is set up to where if my alpha waves go up and stay there for a set threshold of time, the command is then sent to the Pico to flip the switch. But I had to know how to get my alpha waves to go up.
I got a robot right there. I'm like gonna build a computer later. I gotta stop freaking out. Wife's calling. Hey, sweetie. What's up? I actually had to spend days mastering my thoughts.
Bro, there's no amount of time. It's not going to work. It's straight up not going to work.
I was an apprentice.
And I could have just lied, like I can shake my head and it causes interference and that'll make it go up.
Ooh, I'm just vibrating, man, because I'm focusing so hard. That could theoretically be mapped to it, but I'm not trying to do that. You can trust me, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. Buy my crypto.
I wanted my modification of my brainwaves to flip the switch.
I was an apprentice of the Force, training my thoughts to modify certain brain waves. So I was truly
learning to use the Force.
Oh my goodness, that's nuts.
I was becoming a master.
Bro, is that actually I did not think that was possible. 100%. I'm totally wrong.
Of my own thinking.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's because you have to have that genuine, like, feeling that brings the thought. Like, the feeling's where it comes from. The thought is what happens after, and that's what we experience. But so everyone goes off of the thought. It ain't the thought, though.
All that was left to do was install it, but it was in the room where the Wi-Fi is, so it was either risk my life or not have internet. I'm just kidding, I flipped the breaker. So with full control over my brainwaves, as a master of my thoughts, with the world around me prepared to bend to the will of my alpha wave signals, or rather, force signals, I tried to use the Force one last time, but this time, finally, it was different. The door. What about the door? The door was dad shut, which means it's not actually latched, and he pretended to not hear you as he walked away. So I couldn't actually use the Force. Or could I? What if I actually
Stop.
finally figured it out? When they're laser focused in battle, other things move.
I am a Jedi.
When I was a kid, there was a period of time where I actually thought what I...
Bro, truthfully, though, because he did that, like, there's a good chance it didn't actually work. I mean, for the video, that's awesome. But I don't think it's possible that you can raise specifically your alpha brainwaves only. I don't think it matters what the fuck you do. I don't think that's a possibility.
I was thinking would be displayed on the back of my head. I thought my thoughts would be known by others. Kids think weirder things, okay? But it got me thinking, these brainwaves, what if they are interacting with the environment in a way we just don't understand yet? Or even with other...
Well, that's facts. That's fact. And no one's going to get it until way after we're all dead. Most people never even understand what's going on, like conceptually, let alone understand what's going on inside of it.
Or people, what if our brainwaves are interacting in a way we just don't understand? And that's why sometimes unexplainable things happen, or why our subconscious feels things about people and we don't know why. So what if there is a force all around us?
There is.
Binding us together. And it's just a science we don't have quite...
It's called the universe. It's called vibrations.
...figured out yet. And so what if the things that you're thinking right now are more powerful than you could
That's
ever
what I was saying in the beginning, bro.
imagine?
Because you could have closed the door from the beginning, but maybe it didn't just close the door, you know? Maybe you made other things happen to where something happened where someone else closed the door, or something caused the door to be closed, like some Final Destination type shit. It's the universe, bro.
That's the same face they make in the movie, right?
But I still had one thing left to do. Thank you again to FlexiSwap for not only making
Stop.
this video possible, but also making it much more comfortable with the C7 Max ergonomic chair. Actually, the most comfortable chair.
All right. It's just an ad at this point. Man, that was a good ass video. That was a whole ride. That was fantastic. I didn't expect a 10-minute video to be good, but fuck, that was amazing.